Hey guys, it's Andy. Welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory. So I ended up doing a recording the other day and was having a lot of microphone audio problems. Was getting a lot of echo. Finally figured out what was going on. Just a stupid mistake on my part, just audio settings on the computer itself, and the recording software was listening in on it as well as the microphone, so I was getting that twice. During that episode, I went ahead and did a couple things. One of the things a couple of the things I did was, basically what you see here on the screen. We sifted gravel, sand, dust in the sea. We built a cobblestone generator block, made clay. We did that off camera before I even recorded. It was one of the simple things. You take the dust, put it into a barrel of water, and then it makes the clay. We took that clay, we merged it with the bone meal, made crucible. We'll go through all these recipes in just a bit, and then heated that crucible with a torch, put cobblestone in, and made the lava. I'm going to show you around real quick. I also did a little bit of expansion on the base. Not a whole lot at this time, but one of those things that I just went ahead and took care of, so I had a little bit more room to work. So let's go ahead and get started. So right here, we've got a couple things. First thing of note is the crucible there. It's got some lava in it, and went ahead and made that. Let's see here. Crucible. The pattern for that is porcelain clay, unfired porcelain. Basically the way you get that is clay and bone meal. You get bone meal out of sieving, dust through string mesh, or through a flint stiffened mesh. So merge them together, you get clay by, let's see here, let's actually, doesn't actually show you how to do it. Okay, basically take water and take water in a barrel like this, take some dust, throw it in there, makes clay, super easy. Makes one clay block actually, and then you can break that into the clay balls themselves. And then after that, merge those two pieces together to make the porcelain clay. So 1 and 1 makes 1. And then 7 of them into this pattern makes the unfired. The unfired, then you need to go ahead and fire in a smeltery, a regular smelter, alloy smelter, or even a furnace. And once it's there, crucible. Got that awesome crucible. It makes your lava for you. Go ahead and at that point you can go ahead and throw it on top of the torch. Temporary. It has a burn rate or a melting rate of 1 time. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still doing some research on what that 1 time is, or the speed for 1x, but I think it's once a second. It makes turns a solid into a liquid. What I mean by that is, if you look here at the top left of your screen, you see solid 0, liquid 1000. I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone out of here. Okay. I lost my keys. Go ahead, take cobblestone here, throw it in. You can put up to 1,000 pieces of solid, and it's 4 cobblestone, 250 a piece, and it looks be about 1 to 2 solid to liquid at a second. Later on, we're going to put that over some lava itself. It actually increases the rate of turning from solid to liquid. One of the other things here is this cobblestone generator. That recipe is pretty simple as well, but you definitely have to have that lava first. There's a couple different tiers of that as well. Just made the initial one, just tier 1, holds 32 blocks internal to it. That's why I've got the chest on top of it, so it does go ahead and pull the automatically without any transfer nodes or anything like that. It pulls the cobblestone out of the generator and into the chest. It makes 1 cobblestone every 40 ticks. There are 20 ticks in a second, so 1 cobblestone every 2 seconds, basically. As you can see here, you can put the output to an inventory above it, so the chest, or even a hopper below it to put it somewhere else. And that recipe is simply just 6 cobblestone, a piece of glass, and then a bucket of lava and a bucket of water for either side. And it does go ahead and make that 1 cobblestone generator there. We are going to upgrade it throughout the process. And we are also going to show you how to make the we are also going to show you how to make the regular vanilla cobble generator as well. We're going to go ahead and accomplish that today. I did go ahead, move the sieve a little bit, added a couple more, 8 more actually. You can sieve up to 25 blocks at a time. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and I'll show you what I mean by that here. I'm going to go ahead and just do 9 at a time, but yeah, that'll be alright. I'm going to have to make another one. Let's make another one of these real quick. Couple. So I've got 15 gravel here. As you can see, right-clicked into any of them at once, and continue just holding that right-click down, and it's going to go ahead and sieve everything that's in there without having to do each individual one separately. You can do that up to a 5x5 overall. I haven't gotten that far yet. That is a plan later on to have a 5x5 of the string, flint, iron, and even diamond later on, as well as auto sievers. We're going to cover that in a later episode as well. I did add a whole bunch more barrels over here to up our dirt. It's just not something I really care to work with, especially while I'm recording. It's a very large distraction for me. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this water block. So let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's make a. What are we going to make today? Tinker's Construct. Let's go with a pickaxe. Isn't all that useful, really. Sword. Yeah, let's go with the sword. Let's go ahead and make the sword. So need a stone tool rod or a tool rod of some sort. I'm not going to use the stone. That's just for demonstration. So I need a tool rod. I don't know what that is. What is that? Stencil. Wide guard pattern. Yep, a wide guard pattern stone sword blade to tool rod. Let's make this all out of flint. What do I need for the flint? How much flint do I have? I have 2. That's not. I have 5. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. Let's find out. 1. I'm going to make these other. My guard and. Sword blade. Alright, so went ahead and made the flint tool rod, flint sword blade, and the flint wide guard. That's just throw them all in here, you got a flint sword blade. So we can go ahead and mark that off the achievement book. One of the great things about the Tinker's Construct is if I were to run out of durability on this, as you can see, there's we got basic stats here, but if I were to run out of durability on this, go ahead and use one. That's got 60 durability. Later on, I will be able to just basically, we can do it right here. Throw this up here, throw this here. No, maybe not. I'd be able to just go ahead and throw this in here and repair. I probably need more flint, but I could repair it this way and it'd give me a fully repaired or a semi-repaired sword, and I can repair it all the way back up to max. Pretty sure I need more flint, which is why it's not working. One of the things about Tinker's Construct, you can leave this stuff sitting in your tool station, your crafting station, part builder, all that. It's going to go ahead and hold its spot, and in fact, it's actually a really cool thing. You can sit here and, as you see, I just threw all my saplings in there. Pretty awesome. And you can kind of see what you were working on last without having to really sit back and think, especially if it's been a few days since you played last. We're going to make an apple tree as well. Apple sapling. Yeah, alright. We're going to put this guy over here. Right here. Just going to spot one. So, there we go. And as you see, we got some green apples up here. Those are going to go ahead and mature out to red. You can pick them almost as if you were just right-clicking, and it's going to go ahead and pick them straight off the tree. And then they regrow, just turn back to green, and then continuously go. Almost like you have a farm planted of wheat or something like that. So, we got should be an endless supply of apples as long as we don't mess with that tree. So it looks like we've completed the wood age. Let's go ahead and move on to the stone age. We're going to make a probably dark room and field of grass or something along these three lines today. Kind of going to be some boring parts right here. I'm going to try to speed through the stuff where it's just, hey, we're grinding out the small stuff, and but the important stuff we'll get back and do that. Before we do that, let's go ahead and make that other version of the cobble generator for y'all. I think that'd be something interesting. You guys would like to see how it's done if you've never done it before. Make some stone slabs. So we've got just a basic, I need to light this up, some torches. Alright. We're going to go ahead and knock this guy out. I should probably go ahead and make a pickaxe. We'll drop a water source block there, and we're going to drop a lava block there. So, and there's cobblestone. Well, that's a basic cobblestone generator right there. We could throw a transfer node on it, or let's go ahead, transfer. I cannot type. Okay. Transfer filter, transfer node fluid, transfer node items. So to build a transfer node to throw on here, you need actual stone, 2 pieces of stone, a chest, 2 redstone, and a transfer pipe. Transfer pipes are 6 stone slabs, 2 pieces of glass, and redstone. Gives you 16 for that, which is awesome. Definitely more expensive to do it this way than the cobblestone generator block right there. But this is still definitely an option, and later on could also be an option for additional growth. So growth on that guy is 50%. So 0, 0, 50%. So those guys are not ready yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a platform or something out far away. Where do we want to make this? Let's go out this way. today. Have a good day.